Hi, I'm designer Jen Gallagher and welcome to a Create Today video hosted by Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. Today I'm going to be using The Story of Our Family by Lori Whitlock. It was created for Echo Park paper, and I want to show you the embellishments and papers and stickers that go with this collection before we get started. So this is the ephemera pack. It shows you some of the designs and fill of this family themed collection. There are 4 6x6 stencils that coordinate with this collection. There's a wood grain, there's a zigzag, this fun modern design, and a floral. And you can mist with these or ink or stamp through them. You can also use colored pencils or markers. The 4x6 stamp set includes both phrases as well as icons and images inspired by the collection. And then they have a lot of designer dies that go with this collection. A teapot and a teacup. The word family, a key and a heart. This one says home sweet home, and you can see what it makes by looking at the little sticker. But then you can assemble the home including a chimney, and you just clip between the tabs with some snips to cut so that you don't cut these all at once. They're not made to cut all at once. You want to cut through them. These are some labels and tabs. These are 3 words that say wonderful, blessing, and dreams. This is a beautiful floral set. And then this is a Rolodex file as well as some tabs, and then these pieces are meant to go inside. The enamel dots that coordinate with the colors in this collection. The chipboard accents. There are also some additional items you'll want to check out on their website. The 6x6 paper pad shows you all of the papers in this collection, but in a scaled down pattern, and you can see they are double-sided. And then I'll show you the entire collection. So it's just a beautiful family collection with lots of florals, and there's also a mix of modern designs, sewing machines, phrases, diagonal stripes, triangles, family words, dots, arrows, beautiful scallop, a cityscape, more polka dots, some family forms you might use, a circular pattern. The owls are actually one of the designer tape designs you'll find with this collection as well. Chevrons. This is the 3x4 journaling cards, and they're meant to be cut apart, but they also have a pattern on the back. The 4x6 has both vertical and horizontal. Then there are border strips, a grid paper on the back. And then here's the alpha stickers with a couple of phrases and additional elements. There are 4 different alpha sets to choose from. And then the element stickers really give you a great overview and feel for how the collection comes together. So let's go ahead and use this beautiful family collection to create a card. To create the card, we're going to use a white card base. And to the top of that, we're going to take some of the 6x6 pattern paper from the 6x6 pad, and I cut it to fit perfectly on top of the card. And we're going to start with the wood grain. And depending on the card base that you use, whether it's an A2 card or a different size, you want to make sure that you cut it perfectly for that. Then I'm going to take the rest of that wood grain paper. It has the floral on the other side, and I'm going to notch the ends to create a pennant shape. And then we'll attach this to the card as well. Again, measure so that it fits the card base that you are using, or you can fold a piece of white cardstock in half. And it will go from the top to the bottom. And we'll make sure that it is straight. And then we have this blue polka dot, same thing. This one I've cut not quite as tall as the floral strip because I like to create varying heights. Before I place this one, I'm going to take just a white doily. This is a smaller doily. They come in a variety of sizes. So this one is about 4 inches wide, and we'll put that in the center of the card. And then we'll go ahead and add our blue and white polka dot one. And I think we'll add this pre-cut scalloped strip. You can use a border punch, a digital die cut, a manual die cut, whatever you want for this. We'll mount this slightly off-centered. Now we're going to do some die cutting for this card, and to do so you'll need a manual die cut machine and some of the dies that I showed you. So we're going to use two of the die sets that coordinate with this collection. One is the floral and one is the labels. And when you're placing manual die cuts down, you'll notice that there is a raised edge. This is the cutting edge. That needs to face down on the plate. I'm using a Sizzix Big Shot machine today. I have a magnetic platform which helps my dies stay in place. Then I have a clear cutting platform as well as a second one that goes on top. Now you want to follow the instructions for your die cut machine so that you get the sandwich or the plate placement correctly. So then you run them through your die cut machine. Once you've run them through the die cut machine, you're going to get shapes like this. This is the label shape. And the nice thing about these steel rule, or rather thin, wafer thin dies, is that you can cut through two pieces of pattern paper if you want. I'm going to try and center that right in the middle of the doily. Then we're going to build a flower. Now I have cut 2 leaves from cardstock. And again, you can cut 2 at the same time. That saves some time and makes creating easier. And you just want to make sure that your leaves don't go out the edge of the card so that when you add a envelope to it, it fits. Then we're going to take the flower. I cut it from a grid side. It was solid on the other, but I wanted a bit of a pattern. And I'm just making sure my lines are straight. And then this is how the blue flower cuts. It does cut with a hole in the center, and you can either leave that as is, or you can add something to the center of it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just creating a layered flower, and these can be used separately or you can layer them as I've done here. Then I have a button tied with white crochet twine. I'm going to fill in that center hole with, and then I'm going to trim off extra pieces. And then from the ephemera pack, I'm going to use this little sweet oval to which I've placed some adhesive foam dots on the back. We're going to place that as the sentiment on the card. And then I'm going to take some of the matching enamel dots just to bring in some additional color to the page. And you don't have to use the same colors, but you can. So I'm going to use 3 yellow. So here you have a card that uses the story of our family created by Echo Park Paper. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on these tutorial videos, and look for new videos coming soon.